Oh, hello everybody. Elevate your crown and smile. All right. So notice the tempo here. The tempo is kind of a hypertrophy tempo, which just means making your muscles bigger. So you want to focus on controlling the lowering portion or the eccentric. That's the most important part. The slow on the way down, slow and controlled. Now, when it comes to training hard, you need to recover hard. Now, recovery happens throughout the day when you're not exercising. You need to master breathing. You need to do you don't need to do, but I strongly recommend that you take complete breaths where you fill up all 3 sections of your lungs, on both lungs, the belly, the chest, and the head, with each breath. It does not have to be 100% filled or stretching the lungs as much as possible. That's not recommended for normal breathing, or it's not recommended for all of your breathing. There's no such thing as a normal breath, I think. And you should be able to speed up and slow down each one of your breaths. Or not each one of your breaths, but the rhythm of your breathing. And you should be able to feel what that's like and to have that ability to upregulate and downregulate your system. Now, when recovering from intense training, even just in between in between sets of exercises, breath is important for focusing and getting your body ready to go. Now, the next thing is your stress. Or not really your stress. That is somewhat important, but you need to take account of what enters your system. And your system is your mind, your body, and your spirit. Now, for future videos, you can let me know what kind of topic you'd like me to go into more specifically. I'll go through a quick list of what exactly I'm talking about. So when it comes to your physical body, you want to take account of the food, your nutrition, obviously, very important. The air, having good quality air, good breathing habits, avoiding pollution of all kinds. Pollution infiltrates almost every part of our modern life. What you drink, the water, and other kind of drinks you do. And stress to the physical body comes in the form of tension. And tension can arise from chronic postures, or tension can be a manifestation of a mental aspect. So the mind, what enters your mind? You need to be aware of the things that stress you. The information you take, are you taking in information? Is it good information, misinformation? Are you watching the news where they only talk about the worst parts of the world and all the bad things that are happening? Confrontations where they have you versus me, my political party versus your political party. Even though we all are on the same human race, we all bleed red. Bad emotions, bad attitudes. Well, if I could have one wish, is that I could control, or I could have a much better attitude and better emotions. And your soul, stay away from voodoo. Try not to get possessed by a demon. Stay away from bad vibes and bad people. So those are just some topics I could delve in deeper into the future. So just whatever you'd like me to know, leave in a comment. I will take it in mind and maybe do a deep dive in one of these episodes on what it's like. Now with these nighttime stretches, the breath I like to do is a fluid and relaxing breath, where you just fill up, do a complete breath, and breathe in a relaxing way. So most of the time it will be to slow your breathing down, but I have recently noticed that I have been breathing, I spent so much time actually just slowing down the breath for many years, and now I'm very recently coming to the point where like sometimes I'm like, why am I feeling so awful? I'm like, oh, I'm not breathing hardly at all. So it takes some time to be able to speed up and slow down the breathing. So now I kind of shot myself in the foot. I breathe really slow all the time. Sometimes I need to breathe faster, but I think it's a okay problem to have. And a second technique that comes from heavy lifting is, I think it's called the Valsalva maneuver, where you take in a breath, you hold it, and you brace your body against that breath, which is good for lifting heavy weights, and I think is the natural response to like a lot of stress. Like you hold your breath and you're like, imagine a primitive person seeing some predatory animal. What do? They take a big gasp in. And anatomical breathing is the way I do most of my movements. When you breathe in, your body expands, and you have a cushion of air that can be contracted when you breathe out. So for a squat, you breathe out when you're crouching, and breathe in on the way up. If you don't have so much weight, they need to do a bracing breath, a Valsalva maneuver. And when it comes to acrobatics, like rolling, you take a breath on the way out of the roll before the heavy impact of the ground, and you take a breath in as you're coming out of that impact. You jump, and as you're landing, you breathe out to have extra cushion with your acrobatic landing. That's for a grounded acrobatic where you roll over your back. And I'm running out of time, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you later.